Happy Friday night, fellow comic book fans. This is the night that I review some comics from the previous Wednesday. What I'm going to do is one that I didn't like and the top three that I did. I'm going to do them separate just so I can talk about each one individually. So, what did I like? What did I not like? Stay tuned. And I'm back for the last video for the night. Wow, it was a rough week because I bought like 15 books this week, and it wasn't too hard to pick the worst of the week, which doesn't necessarily follow that it's bad, but for the best, it was a little harder. The best three, that it was a little harder, but the best this week, and it was just, boom, boom, boom. This one is Dark Red, number 8. At least it's not a number 3 this time. Alright, so let me break this down to you. It is a comic book by Tim Seeley and Corin Howell, who is the co-creator and artist. So basically what this is a vampire who works in the South. You imagine vampires, they're always really rich and elegant, and they don't need to worry about, stuff. But this is a dude who obviously doesn't have much money. He works the night shift at a convenience store, I imagine 7-Eleven, and he can't work overtime because he can't, he's got to be home by dawn. He's got one friend who is a woman who has some sort of a blood issue. It's overproducing stuff, and he gets his blood from her because it helps her stay healthy and helps him stay fed so he doesn't have to hurt people. During this time, a bunch of vampire Nazis move into the town, and he's going to try and take them on, yada, yada, yada. Boom. It seems a little bit apropos to the times, because there's a lot of people being called Nazis and stuff, but whatever. I'm not going to get into that, but it's a pretty interesting story. At this point, he's dispatched with the Nazis, which leads him to drawing attention to some other people from Chicago. His friend has been turned into a Nazi. Turned into a vampire, this young woman, and he has been caught by shapeshifters, normally what we would call werewolves. But these aren't just werewolves, because there's werewolves, there's were-rats, there's were-alligators. He came across a woman who was, her and her daughter being chased by a hunter, manages to save the daughter while the woman has been injured, and it's a really interesting story. Tim Seeley has taken some of the tropes of modern day vampirism, not being out in the day, having your own territory, vampire versus shapeshifter / werewolf stuff. You take the loner werewolf, the loner vampire thing going on, and added to it, because you have more than one just type of shapeshifter. Added the Hunter in there, which is kind of a Blade-esque type thing-ish. Combine the two of them into a just kind of a fun story. Now this one, it's a combination of the last two story arcs. It's not the last one of the second story arc. That'll happen soon. But you have, at this point, you have his friend working with the vampires, him being held captive by the shapeshifters because he had tried to return this girl to the shapeshifters, and of course him being a vampire, they don't trust him, and a murder going on, so they're like, all right, you're gonna help. Damn, it is a really good story. Keeps you guessing, and damn, it's so fun. Again, it's not, one of the fantastic type of art, isn't like Jim Lee and John Byrne, but the story is really well written. The art is, again, like I said, suitable to the story. And take a look at even the cover is really good. That, if you've been reading the story, you know what's going on. And the art is good. It's very well done, but just not, something you'd imagine seeing out on the street. This is one of my favorite series of the year, and it'll probably be within the top one or two comics of the year so far. And if you haven't been reading it and you like horror comics, you need to get it. So, get it, read it, enjoy the hell out of it. If you aren't going to get the floppies, wait until the first trade paperback comes out and then get the floppies, or just buy the trades. Either way, I'm going to give this a 4.5 out of 5. And like Mr. T says, I pity the fool who doesn't get this comic. Alright, like and subscribe.